What's up, everybody? It's Jason, Zombie Collector, and I thought I'd do a little live stream. Really, no rhyme or reason. I may not even stay on very long. I might just use it to kill some time. I got not much going on today. It's Thursday, right before the weekend, one more day, and then we'll be able to officially call it the weekend. So if I have some people pop on here for a little bit, I might keep it going. If no one pops on, then it is what it is. I'll call it a day. But yeah, just hadn't done a live stream in a while where I'm facing the camera and just thought I'd just talk about the weekend, like what's the plan. So everybody's got any plan going on, anything new, anything they're looking forward to. The summer is fast approaching. It's finally getting warm in Indiana after I don't even know how long. Feels like it's been forever. That has been warm in Indiana consistently. We got teased a couple weeks ago. We had some really hot weather, and then it just like froze over again. So it was like miserable. It actually snowed like 2 weeks ago. So I'm like, oh my gosh, this is Indiana for you. However, I think we're finally in the warm weather, so it's good. Summer's fast approaching. I got it pretty busy summer, I believe. I'll be leaving with my family to South Carolina in a couple weeks. My son has a travel baseball tournament at Myrtle Beach, the Cal Ripken ballpark or Cal Ripken tournament or something in Myrtle Beach. So that's exciting. Bunch of travel. Hey, what up, W Vogs? What up, homie? So got that going on. Got this weekend's a tournament in Indianapolis. We got a couple more around the state of Indiana. I don't know if we'll have any other big travel tournaments like outside of Indiana, maybe, but that's about it. So I'm just kind of looking to this weekend will be, like I said, baseball if the weather holds out. But other than that, just like I said, just get on here, do some live streaming, some talking, and then we'll just kind of go from there. Anybody else got any plans this weekend? Anything popping off that you all want to share? Would like to share, discuss? I'm gonna start showing some cards while we're talking and just hanging out. Like I said, nothing too crazy. But yeah, I appreciate it. These are I'm gonna do the live stream. I'll probably do an actual video later showing them and maybe discuss them a little bit more. But this is still from the eBay complete and utter, like, like full court press I did on eBay about a month ago. Hey, I appreciate it, man. Yeah, we'll have to talk again soon for sure. That would be great. I appreciate you. You pop on a lot, man. I appreciate it for my live streams. Always much appreciated, for sure. If there's any topics anybody want to talk about, anything you want to discuss, that'd be great. I'm up for open topics, open discussion. Let's throw something out there. You all can talk amongst each other in there. So I'm going to show some cards, like I said, unless we get some topics going, I'll just show some cards and just kind of talk about the cards. Nothing overtly crazy. I might put some music in the background here. I don't want to be too loud. Some 80s and 90s cartoon theme music. If you know my channel from back in the olden days, I used to do stuff like this on a regular basis. I'm not really for sure I'm going to be bringing that back. Like a lot of times on the weekends, I would do, 80s soundtracks, 90s soundtracks, 80s, 90s hip hop, do like 90s alternative. Then I do like wrestling intro music and just goof off. Do video game soundtracks. So just having a good time. I'm not for sure if I'm that dedicated today to do all that because that's kind of takes a little bit of time and energy to pull everything out and whip it all out for you. So anyways, so we got the Shohei Ohtani right here with what is this, like the 88 design? Is that what is that the 88 design? I can't remember what design this is supposed to be. I think this is 88, yes. So got this is an insert from 2000. Oh, this is a 2023 card? Huh. There you go. But that's a cool one. Like I'm having like mixed feelings. I don't know how you all feel like when they take old designs and just put new ball players on them. I feel like it's kind of cool because it's nostalgic, but then also like, is it lazy? I'm on the fence about it. Are we thinking it's lazy, guys? Or are we thinking it's cool? Cool nostalgia? Or are you like, man, this is lazy? Hey, what's up, brother? Doing good, doing good. It's the Brock's boys. All right. Just hanging out, brother. Just hanging out. Nothing too crazy. Got a Yu Darvish emerald or green. Let me put this in the light. It's a little bit better. There you go. This is from 2013, I believe. How have you been doing? And so doing this one here. Sorry, the lighting in here has never been fantastic. Plus the top loader, it kind of gives it that old glare bear. So there you have that. It's kind of crazy to think that Darvish has been in Major League Baseball now for since 2012, 2011 or so. And now, I mean, that was before he was in Japan for 8 years or something. So he's been playing now going on 20 years, if not longer. And he's been with the Rangers, then he went to the Dodgers, then he went to the Cubs, and now he's with the Padres. It's kind of wild. You got another granddaughter in action, dude, man. The family, dude. Family is most important, man. What does Vin Diesel always say in all the Fast and the Furious movies? He always says family is love or family is life, or he has that thing he always says about family, which is true, man. Family above all else. Even when your family disappoints you and doesn't do all the right things, make right choices. Let's say you still love your family, and you would do anything for your family. And I had some of that going on with me recently. So that's so true. It's a good advice I need to hear, but I need to give it to myself. So this is Ichiro from 2002, Upper Deck. Here, this is one of the numbered cards there you see at the bottom. If I can show it. I know it's like crap, though. The glare is ridiculous. There, that's a little bit better. There we go. You just got to work with me here, glare. But out of 1989, this is 492. The second year card of Ichiro there, which is cool. And then this is really these. I think these are these Topps tribute. I think. Hey, what up, Mike? What up, brother? What up, hermano? My friend Mike from Kentucky, man. If you want a good channel that does a lot about physical media and like deep dives into directors, actors, genres, Mike's DVDs and Blu-ray collection is the place to go. I watch Mike's stuff a couple times a week. He releases quite a bit of stuff. Let's see. This is from 2022, so that's last year. Yeah, Mike, we need to talk, man. You need to give me a call. I need to give you a call always for like when I try to get a hold of you. You're super busy, but we need to set some time up to talk. Catch up a little bit. Oh, remember Rescue Rangers? There we go. Chippendale Rescue Rangers, what up? Oh, here we go. DuckTales. In Duck World. Then we got 3000 here with Panini. This is from 2020. Diamond Kings, 3000. I do not believe this is numbered. But, Panini always does great with the designs on their cards. If we could get Topps or whoever it is now, Fanatics, I guess, to get with the program, that would be great. But this is a great looking card. I know they can't use the logos and the team names, but it's all right. And then I think this is a insert Master Strokes of Shohei Ohtani. I think this is what Topps Gallery, right? Yeah, Topps Gallery from 2022. So this is last year. I've always enjoyed Topps Gallery. Topps Gallery does sometimes the paint work is a little bit questionable. Oh, here we go, Captain Planet. Yeah, by your powers combined, I am Captain Planet. Yeah, like Earth, Wind, fire, animal, or whatever it's like, garbage. So we got Ichiro right here. This is from 2005, 2005 All-Star, Topps All-Star. I want to say it's from a certain, what is the name of this? I guess it's Top All-Star. That's the insert set. There you go. So if you see, there's a good, cool design on this card behind Ichiro's shoulder there. It's a really cool design. You can't really see it. Maybe you can see it like right there. That is really cool. I never noticed that before. Huh. The power is yours. Oh, here we go. Ghostbusters. The Ghostbusters, the cartoon. I know Mike remembers this. This came out, what, Mike? Do you remember when Ghostbusters cartoon came out? The real Ghostbusters? I want to say that came out in like 86 or something. I'm not for sure when it came out, but I want to say like 85 or 86 maybe. I know it only lasted a few years. And what up, Golf? Beer Golf's in the house. YouTube legend, that is the golfster over there. Got a Yu Darvish and I think this is probably like lime green, because I know my colors. Parallel of 2022 Donruss Panini Prism. I don't even know if I guess it's still considered an optic prism. But I like this green parallel card. You all know my favorite colors is green, so I love my green here. Oh, here we go. That's taking a crap on me. So there you go. And then this was a early one. I think this might be 2001. Yep, 2001. So this is actually Ichiro's rookie year from Upper Deck. Super Tools. You just don't want to be a super tool, right? No one wants to be a super tool. I've been there, I've done that, and I've got the sticker to prove it. I got the T-shirt. I got the placard about being a super tool. That is my superpower. I can be very much, and anybody who knows my channel knows that's definitely right in my wheelhouse. But this is his rookie year, not a rookie card per se. Oh, is this Pinky and the Brain? I think that is it. Brain. Yeah, I think that's the name of the show. I never got into that one. So there you go. That's a cool one. And it's an insert card. And I want to say this is a bunch were made of this, also kind of like an insert card. Also from 2001. Hey, Collector's Dream, what up? So there you go. So we got the Ichiro again. This is an insert card, not a rookie card, but a rookie year card. 2001 Greatest Hits, June 10th. 2001, June 10th. So there you go. We got a Shohei Ohtani coming up. This is, was it for this year? From last year, an insert from Topps opening day, Bomb Squad. Whoa, this is super loud. Well, they're like, we want to make sure we hear this one. Oh, Alvin and Simon, Theodore, the Chipmunks. Yeah, I remember this. We got the old Bomb Squad. This is a good looking card. I like this. This is opening day. I know people kind of crap on the opening day product, and what's the other one I think that's for kids, or I don't know, they still do that. Maybe it was opening day. I thought they did another one that was more kid friendly. But they have some cool stuff. But yeah, the Shohei Ohtani Bomb Squad, very cool. This is not the same Bomb Squad that was used in Lethal Weapon 2 for Murtaugh. Murtaugh needed a real Bomb Squad. This one is not the same. And then this is not a numbered card, but I believe this is maybe a parallel from this year. A Yu Darvish blue parallel. It's kind of hard to see. I think this is blue. Yeah, it's a dark blue. Oh, the Lion King. Yeah. Yeah. Was there a Lion King TV show? I don't know. I'll take it, though. The Circle of Life, baby. All right. I probably should turn this off because I'm sure I will get it. The video will be taken down because of whatever you call that, YouTube copyright or whatever infringement or something. But we got the Yu Darvish, and I think that's a Padres uniform. Yeah, just a different look for the Padre. That's a very cool design. I'm kind of bummed that the channels I have on my Sling TV, there's no baseball on tonight, which I was disappointed about. I was hoping to get some baseball tonight to watch, but no. Here is a 2023 gold out of 2023. Wright, Urias, and Darvish. As you all know, I got it for the Darvish. I got it for the D. Yeah, you know. Woo! Maybe I need to change this. I don't want the Lion King to just take this video down or whatever they do. They might take the video down anyways. What do I want us to do? What do we want us to do, guys? Let's listen to Shakespeare's Sister. Let's listen to Shakespeare's Sister. Shakespeare's Sister. There we go. I love this. I love the song Stay. It's so, the video's kind of cringy, as the kids like to say. I don't know, do they say that anymore? Maybe, maybe not. But I love that song. The video's kind of goofy, but I like the song. So there you go. Got Darvish up there on the gold. All right. So next up, I believe this is an insert from last year. I don't think it's anything overtly spectacular. It is a Shohei Ohtani Sweet Shades. Old Sweet Shades. This has some shiny background a bit, a little bit of a shiny background. Some Sweet Shades action. So if you know the song, that'd be great. Sing along. But anyway, so you got some Sweet Shades there. I love this. This card's super cool. Ohtani is looking sweet. Sweet. All right, let's keep on keeping on. So then apparently I bought this thing. Oh no. Oh, this is cool. I didn't even know I did this. I got a regular and a printer proof of Ohtani on the Topps Gallery from 2021. And so you can see right here, it is a printer proof. I remember it used to be called, what did it used to be called? Press proof or something? What do I know? If you know my channel, you know I don't know. But it's called printer proof. But there you go. Printer proof Ohtanis, or one of them. So pretty cool. I love that, printer proof. It's not a very appealing picture. Kind of this mouth just hanging open, like some flies can get in there. But let me see here. Give me 1 second. All right. Give me a second here, guys. Post. Does that work? Okay, cool. All right, let me keep on trucking here. We will see. This is, I saw him play yesterday, actually, the day before. Seiya Suzuki with the Topps Chrome rookie card. So we got the Topps Chrome rookie. It's an update. So Topps Chrome update. Very cool. Love this. Love the look of this card. Signing an autograph for the fans. It's actually technically a rookie debut, I guess, so they have that. I got to see him play a little bit. The Cubs played a couple days ago. I forgot who they played. Shoot. Houston Astros, I think. And the Cubs got slapped. They got slapped. It was painful to watch. So next up, we got Hideki Matsui, Topps 206, I believe. I believe this is a parallel because the back says cycle. It doesn't have the demo. It doesn't have all his statistics. It just says cycle. So I think this is a a variant, if I'm not mistaken. And this sometimes has different colors. There's maybe different poses. Obviously, the different backs make a big deal. So there's that. And let's see here. Let's go with the Mavericks. Why not? Let's go with the Mavericks. They don't get enough love. Then we got this. Then I got this Ohtani here, orange. This is a very appealing color. It's a hologram or holorific or some sort of hollow girl, but this is orange and red. Very nice. It's very eye appealing. I like it. I like it a lot. So yeah, so I just like looking. That's very rarely do I look at the card and just be like, man, that's just a cool color design. It felt like it's almost like a 70s design, like a 70s design on there. Oh my gosh, we got Living Legend. Troy, aka TTM Autograph, aka Tony, in the chat. I just had like 6 people in here a minute ago, and I must have said something to offend them because they all left Troy. They all dipped out on me. And I was actually keeping it HR appropriate. I didn't talk about religion or politics. I was just talking baseball and just general chit chatting. But apparently that was a little bit of me went a long way. So it is what it is, my friend. Oh, entertain me. What we got now? Talking about living legends, we got another one in here. John Mofo Mangini, baby. He's been doing himself some deep thoughts the last couple videos. I finally got caught back up on Mangini, which is good. Watching the TV zombie on the you got me on the big screen, huh? Ooh. Does that scare? That might scare the children and all the people in Iowa. But yes, I was just talking about that a few moments ago, Mr. Mangini. The plan still is there. Everything's still in there. No change in the plan, so that's good. That's good for both of us. I hope to find out a little bit more next week. They haven't released the schedule yet, so I'm looking forward to like maybe hammering out some time because I know that you may have other plans while you're there, but I definitely want to hang out with you as much as possible. Whenever my son's not playing baseball, I'm going to be like, all right, well, he'll probably go do whatever he wants with his teammates. So I'll be like, John, are you ready? Let's go hang out. Like, show me the town. Show me, Myrtle Beach area. Take me out to the ball game. No, you don't have to take me to the ball game, but we can hang out. Take me to the cool restaurant where all the locals hang out. I need to go. I have a need for speed, but I don't want to speed ball. So I just need hanging out, maybe some great seafood, maybe some great ambiance, maybe like a jazz club, something like that, dude. Something cool. I don't want to do what the tourists do. I don't want to be that, out of towner. I want to like just be like slide right in like I'm just a local yokel. So yeah, I don't want anybody to know. I need to know the lingo. Maybe you need to work with me on some cool South Carolina lingo so I can like just blend in with the community. They're not like, you're not from around these parts, boy. Boy, you ain't from around these parts. We got a pretty mouth. I don't want that kind of experience. I want you're local experience. Like we can't tell that you're from Indiana, the land that flows of milk and honey. That's what we want. That's what I want. It's about this big. That also is a lie. But that's what I want. So work on it. Make it happen. I know you're like a Mr. like a cool dude that like knows everybody, has done everything, and I will know for sure you're fine. I know you will set it up and knock it down. I am not concerned. You are the legend. We maybe even should do a live stream or something from your residence, or maybe we can go somewhere and we can do a live stream. We can maybe do like, I think you said there's a couple of card shops in the area, so maybe we can just do something at a card shop. Maybe we can do like some pack breaks or something fun. So yeah, we'll do something cool. I mean, if you're going to be around for more than a couple of days, there's definitely a reason to get together more than once, because we gotta strike when the iron is hot. Oh, that's what people say. Yeah, bless your heart. That's what they say to people when they know when they don't like them, or if it's something they don't like, or it's like an ugly baby. You're like, oh, bless their heart. Somebody says something stupid. They're like, oh, bless your heart. Yes, I got that a lot from my grandmother, who was from the South. So yeah, oh, Jason, bless your heart. You gave it your best. It's like, you got that right, Nana. So yes, now we're listening to the Mavericks. Here Comes My Baby. We got a bunch of hot girls playing trumpets. And that's not a euphemism, by the way. That is, they're legitimately playing the trumpet. So I don't want anybody to think I was being dirty, because I was not. Mike Channel, everything is above the belt. It's super clean, family friendly. I'm even talking about grandmas and grandpas. Here come the baby. So the reason why I'm playing the Mavericks, you might be saying, Jason, why are you playing a 80s and 90s country western band? And the answer is, a couple months ago, I went to Madison, Indiana, and I went there with a friend, and we just stayed at an Airbnb that she picked, and it's in downtown Madison, Indiana. It's a really beautiful part of Indiana. It's on the Ohio River. It has a bunch of local restaurants and businesses, a lot of mom and pop places, fantastic architecture. They have festivals there. It's just like a real cool small town vibe. They have lots of little museums and like flea markets and antique stores. It's really cool. But the bass player from the Mavericks, we stayed at his Airbnb. He lives in Indiana with his wife. And when I went into his Airbnb, he had like all these posters hanging up in the Airbnb. And I'm like, this guy really likes the Mavericks, because it was like some personal items, like things you would like only get if you knew the band. So when I went downstairs to talk to him, I was like, hey, what's up with all the Maverick posters from other parts of the world? And they're like autographed and stuff like that. And he goes, well, you see the guy on that poster with a guitar? And I'm like, yeah. He goes, that's me. And I was like, oh my gosh, it is you. So I am going to get one of the new Adidas bathing suits. Yes, I like to call them banana hammocks, but in my case, it's more going to be like, what is the small bananas, like Hispanic, like from Latin America, like the little small banana. That'd be more like what we're talking about here. But yeah, so I stayed in the bass guitarist, or the rhythm and blues guitarist for the Mavericks Airbnb. Super cool guy. He was telling me all about his life on the road and with the band, and about the music and all the places he used to live. Super cool. Plantains. That's right. Plantain. That's what we're talking about. That's more thing. That's more of a thing. But anyways, and so he was a super cool guy. Like, we completely hit it off. He was a really nice guy. I need to go back there sometime, because he was super, super cool. All right, so let's go some NKOTB, baby. Don't let it fool you. This song came out like a year ago, I'm sure. Yep, it was a year ago. 5.1 million people watched this video, because they did a great job of like bringing you back to the 90s and the 80s, like that vibe, the late 80s, early 90s. So it has New Kids on the Block, Salt-N-Pepa, Rick Astley, and En Vogue. You can't go wrong. So anyways, but yeah. So yes, that guy was cool. And I'm looking forward to South Carolina. I know my ex-wife's looking forward to it, because she's a big Nicholas Sparks fan of his books. And my understanding is he writes a lot of stories, or all his stories are South Carolina based. So I'm sure we're going to be hitting up some of those places in the book if we're near any of them, because I think he uses real locations. So I'm sure at some point I will be voluntold to hit up some of those places with her, which is fine. I'm sure it'll be fun. I'm sure it'll be amazing. It'll be good. It'll be a good times and great oldies. So yeah. Let me go back to showing some cards. I think this is a straight up Bowman, or I'm sorry, Topps Chrome of Ohtani. I don't think nothing's too sexy about this card. It's pretty straightforward. Oh yeah, I love this song. This song's so awesome. Just Topps Chrome, Shohei, nothing too spectacular. And I got two of them because apparently why not? This is Salt and Pepper right here. Yeah, it's not even a refractor. I just did the same card twice. Oh, here's a Scott Rowland. Is this a numbered card? Oh, it is. I need to get this thing in a top loader. I don't know how. Why is this out here flying solo YOLO? Solo YOLO top. This is a Scott Rowland 1997 out of 3,500. There you go. Man, this song is just so gets you so excited, so pumped. You got to eat your Ichiro. This is like one of those moments and milestones. There's 50,000 of these cards that were made, and this is 150 out of 62 of 213 hits. Ichiro. This card is ridiculous. I mean, this stuff was dumb. They just went nuts. They went balls out. Then we got this Yu Darvish numbered. I think this is a museum collection card, if I'm not mistaken. From 2017. 120 out of 150. 150. 50. See, there's some of those milestone cards. Another one out of 150, 104. Then we got another Yu Darvish. I'm sorry, that's not Yu Darvish. Shohei Ohtani. An All-Star game card from 2022, right? Yes. Right there, which is really cool. So that was pretty cool. I don't think it's anything special. I just think it's just a base card. Oops. Sorry, I'm trying to. He was like a little kid in this picture. Little kid Scott Rowland right there from 2004. Wow, this is 2004. So he's been playing baseball for 6 years at this point. But because this is when he's with the Cardinals. But he really was like a little kid here. Oh, there's the legend right there also. Doctor Exclusive. Did you just add sports cards on there? Is that something new, Joe? I feel like that's something new. I don't feel like I remember seeing you with Dr. Exclusive sports cards. Are you trying to change things up? I think you're trying to. Here's an Ichiro card from Panini from 2015. Oh man, if you know this song, we just became besties. You gotta have the passion, yo. Passion. Oh man, let's grab a couple more, because why not? Lights out, mofo. It's time to get the lights out. It's Shohei Ohtani from last year, Panini. I'm not even for sure. Optic, Donruss Optic. This lights out card, super cool. I wonder if you turn the lights off, does this glow? Is it like a glowworm? Glowworm. That's right, you do got the touch. The power. Oh, dude, I like it though. Dr. Exclusive. Sound like his old name sounded too much like a comic book villain, dude. I like comic book villains. You could be the new M. Night Shyamalan villain in his new movie Unbreakable Part 2. Doctor Exclusive. There's Doctor Manhattan and the what was it the Watchman? Was that right? The Watchman has Doctor Manhattan. He just walks around naked the whole time. So there you have. You know, I only have one Newt bar. I have one, I think, Topps Heritage Newt bar rookie card. That's it. I need to start. I do like him, but I did not realize how popular he was in America. I thought he was just kind of popular in Japan, and he wasn't even known in Japan until the World Baseball Classic. But in Japan, he's like huge star now because of how well he did for the Japanese team. And so I was like, oh, I'll hop on eBay and I'm going to buy me a bunch of Newt Bar rookie cards and maybe a couple of his autographs, or like a relic card here or there, and a couple of his cool inserts. And I went on there, and it's like they're going bananas. So, yeah. Yeah. Oh, I do. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Jack? Jack's Law 2.0. 2.0. Yeah, dude. All right, dude. We'll talk soon. But yeah, I was never a huge fan. When I was a kid growing up, I liked the Boston Celtics. I liked the Pittsburgh Steelers. And I liked the Cincinnati Reds and the New York Yankees. Those were kind of like my teams growing up. But I wasn't like married to football or basketball. It was more like I liked them whenever they were on TV. Let me turn it down a bit. I don't want to compete with the theme song from Transformers the movie. But yeah, I used to watch those teams frequently, and I like the Boston Celtics because I'm from Indiana. Larry Bird, you obviously can make the connection. My dad grew up in the '70s, and so he was a big Steelers fan. Even though we lived in Indiana, my dad loved the Steelers because of the Iron Curtain or whatever they call the Steelers in the '70s. So I just kind of was a fan because he was a fan. And at the time, the Colts weren't in Indiana, I don't believe. Maybe they were, but they weren't anywhere near any good. They're still in Baltimore, I guess. So, but I was a kid. My dad loved baseball, so I loved baseball, and I was a big. I grew close. Grew up close to Cincinnati, and when I was a kid growing up, also my family was family friends with Don Mattingly's family from Evansville. My mom's family's from Evansville, which is where Mattingly's from. And so we used to go to his restaurant when I was a kid, when he was in the off season, and he would come and sit at our table and talk to us and hang out. And he was just so nice. He would give me and my brother autographed baseball cards and baseballs, and he would let us take pictures with him. And back in the olden days with actual real cameras, like they give the Polaroid and stuff, that he would sign the bottom for us. He was just so cool. So I became a Yankees fan because of that. And then so that's kind of how I got into it. But over the years, which I promise guys, I'm not going to get into this, I kind of just got disenchanted, I guess, with sports in general. But after the World Baseball Classic, I just kind of got like jazzed up again about baseball, and I've been watching a lot of baseball, more baseball in the last month than I have watched in, I don't know, 2 or 3 years, probably more. So I've been really blessed by watching so much fun baseball. I've been watching teams I don't normally even watch, which is really cool, because I'm watching teams that I don't normally could care less about. Like I'm watching Astros versus Padres, or Texas Rangers versus the Oakland A's. Teams I could care less about. So it's just been fun watching. Just kind of enjoying. So yeah, it's been a lot more fun for me. I'm just trying to just kind of like what you were saying, I guess, when I was a kid, I try to go back to that more simple, easy time in my life where I was able to enjoy just being a kid watching baseball, and just baseball. I didn't really care who was playing or whatever. So I do enjoy that. That is what it is, right? That is right. It's 4. Yep, me too. Sorry, I want to make sure I get caught up with your. And when I say first comment about baseball, so let's see here. The baseball, it's really kids telling each other my day. Yeah, right. Exactly. When we pull out. Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, I remember those days. I'm sure everybody talking about my dad can take your dad. And back in the olden days, I would like to see somebody take my dad. My dad was like a small guy, but he was like a pit bull, super scary. All my friends were scared of him. Even my friends that were like giants, who were in high school, they're like, dude, your dad's just like scary. I'm like, yeah, tell me about it. I got to live with the guy. But my dad was like super blue collar. Like, you know, he'd be smoking pack of cigarettes in the car with the windows rolled up, MF and everybody going down the road. He just was like a super scary guy. I mean, he was a great father. He's a great father. He loved me and my brother and sister tremendously, but he was not one to play. I mean, I remember my dad threatening to beat up some guy, another coach during basketball season when he got on me because I was on his side of the court shooting basketball, and his team was trying to practice, and we hadn't started practice yet. And he was like yelling at me, and my dad was like, got in his face. And this guy was like 6'4". My dad's like 5'7", and he was like getting the guy was like, I'm gonna take you out to the parking lot and whip your, you know what? And everybody was like, oh shit, you know. And I mean, that was like my dad growing up. So, anyways, it was just like my dad had like a short little wick that just went like that. So yeah, but I remember those days when people would say stuff like, my dad can whip your dad, or my cards are better than your cards, and all that kind of stuff. And you get into those trading. Can you imagine some of the trades we made back in the day? You thought there was like, you know, your Kirk Gibson or your Greg Jeffries cards that you might have traded your Ken Griffey Juniors for, or your Roger Clemens or your Barry Bonds or your whatever. And you're just like, dude, what was I thinking? I traded my Derek Jeter for like Ben McDonald or something. You're like, oh my gosh, like what was I thinking? So yes, I remember back in the day where luckily for me, even when I was a kid, I was super tight with my collection. So it would really take a lot to pry who I considered my good players and my good cards out of my hands. So they'd have to really sweeten the pot. And we all know that trick that kids like to do was, if you had a really, really good card and you try to get it away from that kid, you would give him like 10 or 15 crappy cards, because then you think more cards mean better outcome, like better trade. I'll give you 10 or 15 of these, you know, cards. If you give me your one good card, I'll give you 15 crappy ones. And you're thinking, it's hard for you to wrap your mind around that when you're a kid, because you're like, 15 cards? That's a heck of a deal. And then you realize you gave like they gave you 15 like Pedro Guerreros for your like Tony Gwynn, and you're like, oh my gosh, like what was I thinking? So I would try to be careful and not fall in that trap. Yeah, exactly. We all were done. Yeah, it's time to load up. That's true. So yeah, we all fall in that category. What up, Scott? Exactly. You know, Ben McDonald. Who was the pitcher for the Yankees? Brian Taylor. But everybody was hot on for like a hot minute, and people were like, he's going to be the next, you know, Sandy Koufax or whatever he was. And then he like lasted like a millisecond. He had a hot coffee, like a cup of coffee with the Yanks, and he just disappeared into the abyss. But I mean, we that's the reason why I'm so leery nowadays. Is if you experienced the hype of the 80s and 90s ball players, for all the Jeters, there was like 5 dozen Ben McDonald's and Brian Taylors and the Greg Jeffries and all those. So it's very hard to remember to navigate those waters. For sure. Let me see if I can pick another song out real quick. Ooh, let's see here. Oh yeah, we gotta do this one, dude. This is a Rocky classic. Well, not this one. This is a freaking commercial. Man, I hate YouTube. I don't want to pay for the fee to get no commercials. So I got to deal with this ridiculous medicated commercial ridiculousness. People still use that trading technique in fantasy baseball. 5 crappy plays for, yeah, exactly, right. You know it. You know that Dr. Exclusive Sports Cards. Oh yeah, Todd Van Poppel. That was one of them. That is true. I knew there was other guys out there. The TVP. Yes, Todd Van Poppel. I just installed an ad blocker. That's a good idea. I didn't even think about that. See, that's why I pay you the big bucks, dude. You think outside the box. I'm stuck in the box and I can't get out. I'm like, get me out of here. I'm stuck in this box. I don't know how to do it. But yeah. Man, does anybody remember this song from? Do you know what Rocky this song's from? If you can hear it, maybe you can't hear it. I'll turn it down a bit. I don't want to blow everyone's ears away. But yeah, I'll probably have to do that. Maybe I'll try to do a block ad blocker here next time. That just makes me nice crazy, man. I loved YouTube videos and like music videos. But I just get so tired of having to deal with the freaking ads every other song, like every song, every other song. I'm just like, oh my gosh, like for the love of all things holy. But anyways, but yeah, the good old days of trading cars. The cool thing is, I've heard this to be true. I don't know. I haven't seen it with my own eyes, but I've heard many people talk about it. That at like places like the National, but also like local car shops and also shows, they're starting to do like a lot of like trade nights, and they'll do trade nights, and people like literally bring in their cars and do trade nights, which was so common when we were kids growing up. I remember trade nights and doing trade stuff with like other kid collectors, because back then a lot of kids were collecting, and usually kids weren't trading with adults, because I think that probably parents would be like, nah, we're good, because of course adults would try to take advantage of the kids. So the ads are all mind control. You are so true. It is very true. It is mind control. You get so much garbage in there, but if you watch a lot of stuff, that may change how you think. That will hurt you. But if you watch a lot of stuff, that may change how you think. That will. I don't know. Are you talking about my channel or what you watch on YouTube? How it changes the product? I quite frankly, yeah, I prefer not to be mind controlled. So I like that. Yeah. So, but yeah, I remember doing trade nights. It was so popular back when I was a kid, and we used to go to a place called the Trading Post in New Albany, Indiana. Me and my brother. My brother is a year and a half younger than me, and we would do trade nights with other like kid collectors in the late '80s, early '90s. I remember thinking it was so cool. We like bring out our monster boxes or our shoe boxes or whatever, and we would do like trades with like other kids, and it was like just so much fun. It'd be in the evenings, like after the store closed, so it'd be like 5 o'clock on a Saturday night. The store would close at 4, and they would keep it open for a couple hours, and it was just so much fun. And back then when you're a kid, it's all about. I mean, at least growing up when we did, it was about the cards. It was not about the cost of the card or what you can try to get the card for down the road. But I feel like the kids now, from what I've gathered, are so savvy, or they think they are, that they wouldn't be the same way. They would be like treating it like it's a business, like they're doing a business transaction, or is it some sort of a business deal, opposed to just trading and having fun. It would be more about, how can I work out a business deal with this person to get this card? So I miss the old crazy trades when it wasn't about the money. Oh yeah, exactly. Even though we were talking about earlier how sometimes you would get bamboozled later. You might not even know you were getting bamboozled, because you're just doing what you thought were fun trades or cool trades. In hindsight, you're like, oh my gosh, I got rid of my Don Malley rookie card. What was I thinking? Now. But back then, you're just like, sure, I'll trade my Don Malley rookie card for, Flash Gordon for Tom Gordon. That'd be a good trade. And then you're like, no, that was not a good trade. Somebody should have stopped me. So yeah, it happens. Oh, here we go. Is it gonna let me? I'm clicking on it. There we go. Yeah, here we go. Oh, James Brown. Ow! All right, man, take care. Appreciate it. Thanks for popping in. So yeah. Man, pop in anytime, sir. I appreciate your time. But yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna pop off here. I've been on almost 50 minutes, almost an hour. So I don't want to take up too much of everybody's time this evening. I just thought I'd hop off for a bit, have some fun, talk some sports cars and life or whatnot. But anyways, I will probably do this again maybe this weekend, and we can talk some more, just hanging out. Maybe we'll do some actual hangouts. I can bring people on, and it might just be some fun times to do, and maybe even tomorrow. So this might be a test run for that. So until next time, guys, I really appreciate everybody for watching. I truly do. Thank you for watching, and we'll do it again. Peace.